Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The Love Rocket, censored. The Twin Consorts, too racy for Azeroth. The Druid Mushroom, given a brand new appearance. But this is okay, Blizz? Come on, if Gillette's taught us anything, it's that we can do better. Oh, God, I'm not going to make it through this one. Let's just get into it. So as part of 915, aside from all the big juicy things like obviously the Mage Tower, Time Walking, which yes we will be getting into, or at least the rewards from it, we have a better world for alts, new ways to level, islands making a comeback, and more. Apart from that, we are also getting what appears to be a cleaning of the house, or at least the game. Pictures that 99% I doubt we've looked at. I mean, maybe once back like many moons ago, but yeah, Blizzard are now changing them to cover up the rude naughty bits, or hell, to even just turn women into bowls of fruit.
In order to change a human being into this.
And now, of course, we are seeing the big Love Rocket go exactly the same way. Granted, I will say this, the icon was always a bit PG-13.
Oh, matron, take them away!
It wasn't even close to what the rocket really looked like. So sure, given the current climate, update the graphic, fine. But the name? I get it, it's a little racy, but that's all good. I mean, sure, at the end of the day, let's put it this way, Blizzard calls the shots, it's their game. And we don't know, and this is the big thing, we don't know what happened behind the scenes. How this name originated, how it was used. So, do you know what? If that's the case, just, yeah, fine. Change the name. You're not removing it or anything like that, so it's fine. And it kind of keeps with the lore. It's now called the X54 Heartbreaker, and if you know the lore behind it, it makes sense to be the Heartbreaker. It was made as a gift, it was unrequited, so yeah. You know, after this amount of time, it's been renamed to the Heartbreaker. I can live with that, it's fine. Where it's starting to get a little strange and a little strained and kind of running into troubled waters for me is the twins. The Twin Consorts, to be exact. The Guardians of Lei Shen, crafted by his own hands and imbued with the power of the sun and the moon. Their name is being changed in 915, and I apologise because I'm gonna mess this one up. They're being changed to the Twin Empyrean. Now, if this is a kind of woke, I hate using that term, but if this is kind of a woke decision, then it's madness. Because consort simply means a wife, husband, or companion of a reigning monarch. So I'm struggling to see where the issue with the name is. Now, it feels like someone is very much confused between consort and concubine. For those who don't know, concubine is basically a woman of lower status than the man, and therefore, because of this, they're unable to enter into full marriage. So think of it like a rich monarch can't marry somebody below the other big houses. You know, like a Ned Stark isn't going to marry a lowly peasant girl. He has to marry somebody of equal status. That kind of thing. From long ago. But that's not the case. This is not a concubine, this is a consort. Which makes me wonder, and here's the thing, if we're not being blinded by bowls of fruit and the Love Rocket. If we take the Love Rocket out of the equation, what if this name change is to bring more past events into a cosmic setting? Because we know they've done that before. I know this is going to be out there, so just bear with me.
Let me tell you a story.
What if, when Lei Shen took the powers of Raden, he learned more about the cosmic battle, about the void, the light, about the powers of death, and so on. And that is why he wanted to protect the world soul of Azeroth, not only to keep the Titans' work going and their purpose going, but because all of a sudden he'd seen these bigger forces out there and he knew we had to protect this world soul. Now don't get me wrong, he did it in a very bad way by trying to recreate this Mogu Empire, the First Dynasty, and, you know, enslaving all the Pandarans and so on again. Don't need to go down that road, Lei Shen, but what if his goals were, in Blizzard's new vision, more to protect Azeroth from these bigger cosmic entities. And to help him do that, to understand these powers, he crafted the twins. One he empowered with the light in some way, and one was empowered by the void. Now you already have now that the Zandalari, who Lei Shen and the Mogu worked with very closely, had the power of death on their side. They had Bromsandi, and they had a connection with the Shadowlands. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not what I hope the lore would be, but what if this is kind of Blizzard trying to bring Lei Shen and the things that partly happened in Mr. Pandaria into the, as I say, the bigger conflict? Because let's put it this way, okay? The twins could have had their name changed to anything. Twin Warriors, Twin Generals, Twin Lords, Twin Dragon Encounter. By the way, if you get that last reference, I salute you. Yet the name Twin Empyrean was used. Now, not to go too deep, but Empyrean is another name for heaven or light. In Warhammer 40k, it is another name for the warp. It's used in fantasy all over the place. Now, granted, it also kind of works from the same connotation as to be burnt, which may just be that's simply what I've taken it on to Into the Light because one of the twins' abilities. It could be that simple. But it wouldn't surprise me if we see more lore twisted to suit this grander setting that Blizzard seem to be heading towards. I mean, hell, we've already seen that the Nathrezim, hey, they weren't part of the Legion. You thought they were, but haha, they weren't. They were tricking you. And instead, they were always agents of Sires and Athreus. Okay, yeah, but you can't tell me that that's what was intended during Warcraft 3. But as I say, this is all just food for thought. It may be someone at Blizzard needs to read a little more, maybe preferably in book format rather than, say, on Twitter. Or it may be more changes to the lore to suit this, as I say, the grander cosmic battles that Blizzard seems to be wanting to push into. We've already had the Shadowlands. Are we going to be dealing with the Void, the Light, and so on and so forth? I gotta admit, I'm not sure whether it's simply a change to suit current tastes and tendencies, or if it's a change to twist the lore into something new. I'm not sure I'm happy with either, to be honest.
That concludes the audio-visual portion of our headclonk and lecture.
But there we go. That's enough for me, everybody. Thank you all for watching. I would love to hear your opinions on this. I do love a good chat about the lore. But yeah, that's me done, everyone. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Laters, everyone.